just 1 day away from the official start of training camp in Foxborough, and the buzz surrounding the New England Patriots is getting louder by the hour. With so many storylines unfolding at once, it feels like the team has already hit mid-season drama before even stepping onto the practice field. Between rising stars, uncertain futures, a head coach who knows the culture inside and out, and a rookie with a backstory that pulls at the heartstrings, there's no shortage of reasons for Patriots fans to get hyped. This offseason has been full of changes, and now it's time to see which of them will stick as the team takes shape heading into the 2025 season. Let's start with the big-name players whose stock is trending upward. All eyes are on Stefon Diggs, and the reports coming out of Foxborough could not be more promising. Diggs, coming off a torn ACL, will not be placed on the physically unable to perform list or the non-football injury list. That means he's full go from day one of camp. That's not just rare, it's borderline miraculous. Recovering from an ACL tear is a brutal journey for any athlete, let alone a veteran who's past the age of 30. But Diggs has shown the kind of dedication and work ethic that puts him in a league of his own. His return at full strength isn't just a testament to modern sports medicine. It's a window into the mindset of a player who's not ready to pass the torch. Instead, he wants to be the top target. For rookie quarterback Drake May, who'll need every bit of help he can get as he adjusts to the pro game, Diggs stepping into that number one receiver role could be one of the most stabilizing factors in what's shaping up to be a very transitional year for the Patriots offense. Speaking of support for Drake May, one name that could quickly become a fan favorite is rookie running back Tavon Henderson. After a bit of contract drama that saw him become one of the last second-round picks to sign his deal, Henderson finally put pen to paper. And it wasn't just any rookie contract, it was a fully guaranteed 4-year deal. Something that was virtually unheard of for second-rounders until recently, thanks to the ripple effect of players like Jaden Higgins demanding and receiving more secure deals. Henderson now enters Patriots camp with the security to focus entirely on football. And that's huge because the opportunity in front of him is just as real as the contract he signed. With Ramondre Stevenson coming off a shaky 2020 season filled with ball security issues, Henderson could not only become a solid part of the backfield rotation, but potentially take the starting job outright. He's fast, powerful, and hungry, everything a new quarterback needs behind him. But while some players are climbing, others are falling behind before things have even started. One of the more disappointing updates from the training camp roster is that wide receiver Mack Hollins will begin camp on the PUP list. That opens the door wide for someone like Kyle Williams to take advantage of the reps at that X-receiver spot. Williams is an intriguing prospect with the kind of physical tools coaches love, and if he shows consistency early on, Hollins might find himself playing catch-up when he returns. At linebacker, Jelani Tavai is also on the active PUP list. Recovering from an injury he picked up during off-season activities, he's expected to return. But every day missed in camp is another chance for someone else to seize his reps and make a case for more playing time. And then there's Vidarian Lowe, who started games at left tackle last year, but now finds himself starting camp on the PUP list. That's not ideal, especially with second-year lineman Caden Wallace, the standout from Penn State, pushing hard to carve out a role as the teams go to swing tackle. If Wallace shows he can handle multiple spots on the line, Lowe could be looking at the outside of the 53-man roster when final cuts come. On the non-football injury list, defensive lineman Carl Davis, who had an impressive showing during Autas, has also been sidelined for now, though it's expected he'll return gradually. Starting camp behind slows momentum at a position that's become incredibly competitive. Safety Josh Minkins and wide receiver Jeremiah Webb also find themselves on the NFI list. These are players fighting for back-end roster spots, and falling behind this early can be tough to recover from, especially when undrafted players and other fringe guys come in hot looking to make a name for themselves. And speaking of new names, the Patriots have quietly added another player to their roster, bringing it up to 91 thanks to the NFL's International Pathway Program. The newest addition is David Oladapo Olajiga, a defensive tackle originally from London, who most recently spent time with the Los Angeles Rams. At 6 feet 3 inches and 310 pounds, Olajiga brings a solid frame to a defensive tackle group that's still looking for defined roles outside of its top contributors. He played his college ball at Central Missouri, putting up nearly 100 tackles, 9 sacks, and 4 blocked kicks in just 32 games. That kind of production shows he knows how to use his size to disrupt opposing offenses. Wow, he's unlikely to crack the rotation immediately. Keep an eye on number 96 during training camp. If he can show some flashes, the practice squad could be calling his name, and from there, anything's possible. It's always fascinating to see how international talent develops in the NFL. And the Patriots have a solid track record of giving those players a real chance to contribute. Now, all of these pieces come together under the watchful eye of a man who knows what it means to wear the Patriots logo on his chest, Mike VRABEL. He's no stranger to the franchise. A Super Bowl champion as a player, VRABEL now returns to New England with a new mission: restore the Patriots culture and bring back the toughness that once defined this team. And while he's got the resume as a head coach, including a run to the AFC Championship game with the Tennessee Titans, it's his leadership style that's already making waves behind the scenes. One of the first things you notice about VRABEL is how much he values the human side of coaching. Former Titans center Ben Jones recently opened up about his experiences with VRABEL, and it was clear that this is a coach who gets it. Jones spoke about how VRABEL took the time to connect with fans, especially kids, during practices. Not every head coach stops to sign autographs or chat with young fans, but VRABEL makes it a point. That kind of presence matters. It sets a tone for the entire organization, according to Jones. VRABEL even built lasting relationships with players' families. His own daughter still FaceTimes him regularly. That kind of trust, that sense of family, isn't just PR fluff, it's foundational. It's the type of culture that turns average rosters into overachieving units. And for the Patriots, who are trying to carve out a new identity post-Belichick, VRABEL's approach might be exactly what they need when ownership sat down to decide who would lead this next era of Patriots football. There were certainly flashier options on the table. Offensive wizards like Ben Johnson were available and might have brought a more modern playbook to help unlock Drake May's potential. But what VRABEL offers goes beyond schemes. He brings experience. He brings accountability. He brings a connection to the team's storied past, while also offering a clear-eyed vision for the future. And that blend of old-school values and new age awareness is rare. In many ways, VRABEL isn't just the head coach, he's the culture builder. And that's something this team desperately needed heading into a pivotal season. And if we're talking about building something special, you have to include rookie Joshua Farmer in the conversation. Drafted at pick number 137, Farmer is already making a name for himself among teammates and coaches alike. Slotted in as a potential fourth man in the defensive tackle rotation alongside Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, and Kyrus Tonga, Farmer has an opportunity to make an immediate impact. But it's his backstory that truly sets him apart. Farmer's path to the NFL hasn't been smooth. It's been full of pain, resilience, and a level of perseverance that most people can't imagine. Losing both of his parents at a young age, he was raised by his grandmother and his brothers. They became his rock, his reason to keep pushing forward. Football wasn't just a game for him, it was a way to make sense of everything he had gone through. Florida State's general manager Derek Iray spoke about Farmer's ability to embrace adversity and grow stronger from it. That mindset has carried him through the most difficult moments of his life, and now fuels his desire to succeed at the professional level. He's not just playing for himself, he's playing for everyone who helped him get here, and that kind of drive is contagious. It resonates with teammates, it resonates with coaches, and most importantly, it resonates with someone like Mike VRABEL, who understands better than most that football is often about so much more than X's and O's. When a locker room is filled with players who fight not just for contracts or accolades, but for something personal, that's when real magic can happen. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our new England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. There's growing speculation surrounding the New England Patriots, and it might go beyond just a rough start to their season. In a recent conversation that's quickly making waves across the league, former Titans head coach and Patriots legend Mike VRABEL reportedly voiced concerns that a player is contaminating the Patriots locker room. While VRABEL didn't mention any names, the comment has sparked a flurry of whispers across NFL circles, raising questions about potential internal conflict within the storied franchise. Those close to the situation suggest that VRABEL's words weren't necessarily about a health issue, but rather a metaphor for a toxic presence, possibly a player whose attitude or behavior is clashing with the culture the Patriots have long prided themselves on. With New England in a transitional phase, Rebuilding under the shadow of Bill Belichick's legacy and the pressure to return to competitiveness, such disruptions could prove costly. VRABEL's ties to the organization are deep, a three-time Super Bowl champion with the Patriots and a respected voice around the league. His insight isn't taken lightly, so when he hints at a player contaminating the team dynamic, it raises legitimate concerns about what's brewing behind the scenes in Foxborough. Some fans are already speculating about potential players who might fit the profile, high-profile acquisitions who haven't delivered, younger stars clashing with veterans, or even lingering discontent over coaching decisions. Others argue that VRABEL's comments might have been taken out of context or blown out of proportion. Still, in a league where locker room chemistry can make or break a season, any hint of dysfunction is enough to send shockwaves, whether VRABEL was issuing a warning, venting frustration, or simply being candid. One thing is clear, the Patriots may have more to worry about than just X and O's. If there's truth to the notion of a disruptive presence inside the locker room, the franchise known for the Patriot way might be facing its biggest cultural test yet. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.